His tip of the nose is fleshy, but the nose wing at both sides is very small in shape. That means he is not easy to become riches or billionaire. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic I want to talk is genius. In the world, most of the richest men and billionaire and those politicians, countries leader, countries president, they are not the genius. The 99.9% is not genius. They is an ordinary person. They only very good in leadership, controller, how to lead the people, how to use the people. Then the genius working for him. So when you have a children, if he is a genius, you also have to teach him the personality and the interpersonality. This is very important. Personal relation is very important in our world. In my video, you can see, I will explain today. One of the genius in China. How do we see from the face reading, physiognomy of a person? How to identify the person is a genius or madman? How to predict their life is good or bad? We can immediately judge that a person has a world's best talent, but they can either be a success or failed person in their life. We must know that genius is not means success. Or you can refer to this picture. What is your opinion? You already learned a lot of skill from my face reading. So can we predict him just on the picture? So what is a good one? From the eyebrow, eyes, nose, mouth. Okay, now we start. Now we predict on not knowing this young man. We just read his face and predict his character, destiny, future and luck. Can you do it? Since you have learned a lot of skill from my face reading. The good point of his face, the shape of the face is an earth shape. Earth shape face is very stubborn, and he was born in the earth year also. 1979 is a earth goat. Goat also earth. That means earth, three earth. This means he is more stubborn than other people with the earth shape. His long and clear eyes means he is very smart. He have a long and clear eye. You can see. Means he is very smart people. Tall and big nose with a lower cheekbone. That means he is a very selfish, competitive person. However, he got a good shape of nose. Means he is not have a poor life. The shape of mouth indicated that after 60 years old of age, his health is not good. Must beware of gastrointestinal disease. The weak point of his face is what? We see from the eyebrow. Weak point of the face. His eyebrow beginning part is very sharp and thin, and the end part is scattered. Means he do anything got a good starting, but always end with nothing. He is very easy to offend others. His eyebrow, you can see. His eyeball is protruding towards. Means his character is impulsive, and he always does things regardless of the consequences. His eye bag got many lines. Do not have a fortune line. Means he have a bad relationship with his child. He has a highest nose and lowest cheekbone. That means he is a self-appreciation people. He like to work alone. He don't like to work with people. His left and right face is asymmetry. This means he got a raw character. One character is hidden, and that few people know it. His tip of the nose is fleshy, but the nose wing at both sides is very small in shape. That means he is not easy to become riches or billionaire, but he also will not be poor or no income. With this type of nose, he still can survive. His platoon is wide and short. That means he doesn't pay attention to person's enjoyment, personal enjoyment, and seldom decide this is a bedroom or this is a bedroom. His two front teeth can see the gap between them. That means he cannot keep money. Easy to lose money. His nasolabial pattern appear and next to the nose wing. That means this is a nosocomial pattern. That means he easy to rise and then fall down suddenly with many risks in his life. Because young people should not have this one. When you more than 45, 50 years, you have this one, then it's okay. If too young, you got this one, it's not good. His face shows that he is a person prone to depression. He is a person of the face grows good but redness inside. Shows good outside, but redness inside. After the age of 60, his health began not good, especially gastrointestinal disease. This is Mr. Wang Gen, one of China's genius who has voluntarily quit from the three world's renowned university, Tsinghua University in China, Cornell University in USA, and Indiana University in USA also. As referred to his career, he had been working with the three world's famous companies, Google, Microsoft, Intel. Those companies treat him as a best talent. They are going to train him, but with his personality of character, so as he resigned in the middle of the employment. Microsoft even ordered the world to ban him. Mr. Wang Gen refer to Chinese work. Chinese work sometimes got the same pronunciation, but different work, different word, but the same pronunciation. His name Wang Gen is almost equivalent to another Chinese word Wang Gen, but that Chinese word is a dead root. Dead root. That means when the tree got the dead root, the tree going to die. Please subscribe my YouTube channel by pressing the subscription and ringing bell together, and write your valuable comment. Thank you for your support. You can see another picture. He likes very much in water and mountain. His picture always taken from mountain and water. You can see his face, his finger. He have a very different finger. The second finger and the middle finger as a distance. And the fourth finger and the last finger also got a distance. That means his relationship with parent or children is not very good. So this is another picture for him. You can see his nose and the cheekbone is a different. Are you interested to study the face reading of his face? If we only refer to his first name in Chinese name, the Gen, what is the meaning of the Gen? No, the meaning of the Gen in Chinese language means is a location, the border location, and the border of the world, an end of the world. His father is a teacher, and his mother is working as a civil servant. I don't know why his father, as a teacher, chose this work for his son's first name. Normally, the parents in Chinese, they will choose a name, very good name. According to Chinese name study, this is not a good name, as it means a person use this name who will have a possibility of a lot of failure in their life. So I cannot find any other further information of him from the website or internet. I don't know. He's very secret. I only knew he was born in 1979, which is what's Earth good year. That means it's an Earth year in Chinese calendar. Therefore, we can only use his face to read his destiny. Since his childhood, he was a genius boy. He always had top in the school. He was very good result in study, examination and competition. But his emotion qualification, EQ, is very bad. He is easy to quarrel with others, and he is not easy to make friends with others. In 1997, at the age of 18, he admitted to the computer software department in Sichuan University. Sichuan University is a top in Sichuan province. He was the best student in the whole department until 2021. He was sent by Sichuan University to the top university of China, Tsinghua University, to study the doctorate degree in computer science. During the PhD class, he wrote a paper to explain the difference between Windows and Linux software system, listed the insecure feature of Windows system, which might easy to hack by unknown person or by government FBI. He also shows that the reliable performance of Linux system, he had made a sanitation in China's computer academia, or his paper make a sanitation. He is a person who always use Linux software system to do work. In 2005, he wrote a letter, a very long letter, 17,000 words in Chinese word, to say that Tsinghua dream smart. His dream no more. Criticize Tsinghua University, bureaucracy of bad academics, and applies to drop out the doctorate classes. The next year, he was immediately taken by the PhD classes in Cornell University, USA, which is 6th ranked university in computer science in USA. Very good university. But he dropped out this doctorate classes again. After that, he was admitted to the PhD classes in Indiana University in USA. However, he repeated to drop out the doctorate classes. I don't know why, He's wasted 12 years. He wrote a lot of paper regarding computer software during he was in the 3 doctorate classes. So a lot of people know him. He's very famous. He is the only student study the 3 doctorate classes and drop out in the middle of the classes and wasted 12 years. So 12 years in his life. Funny. When he left a university, he was invited by Google to work as a software specialist. Google want to train him. However, he resigned and consequently he joined Microsoft and Intel too. He's a genius that made Microsoft very angry with him and issue a ban notice to him for all the Microsoft company around the world. Ban him to Microsoft. Therefore, I told you, a person have a genius Superman mind or face. If the person don't have a good interpersonal relationship, in the end, this person may not able to survive in our world. They can only live lonely with themselves or become the unknown ordinary person. Our world cannot take extreme rebellious people. Smart minds let him academical smooth. Elegant character make his life failure. Genius or madman are always the same people. People say he is another Mr. Job, the founders of iPhone and Apple in China, but he failed. Why? Our life in the world is not just depend on genius, good mind, excellent degree. Then the person can become famous or good career. And ancient sayings say that the person relationship and the public's personality are the most important issue in our career, in our life. I like to advise all the parents that if they only train and teach their children become a genius or the top student in school, but never teach him how to handle personal relationship with others, then the child might not have a good life in future. The successful person in the world is a person who can manage and control and use a group of people. The use of genius to help him while he's working. Then they can become a leader or general of those people. In 2001, we come back. At the age of 40, when he returned to China, he went to Alibaba HQ for interview. Another sensational event had happened in China. It's very funny. He was interviewed by Mr. Chao Haiping. This Chao Haiping also the top computer software editor in the world. Because Mr. Chao had been working in the Facebook and he assists the Facebook to write the PHP compiler software and saving the Facebook tens of billions US dollar. Save a lot of money for the company. These two genius has a big argument during the interview. When the interview, they quarrel each other. And Mr. Chao Haiping told Mr. Wongan and say he is not qualified software personnel. He deliberately not taken him, not take him. After the interview, Mr. Wongan wrote an article on the internet in China, criticized Alibaba hiring system and attacking the interviewer, Mr. Chow Hai-ping's complacency and savageness. He said, Mr. Chow was never given an opportunity or a minute for him to talk or public his ability and talents of the computer software skill. As a result, Mr. Chow Hai-ping and Alibaba company was attacked by the national network academic community. A lot of people on the net scold this company. How can they do like that? As a consequence, Mr. Chow was also received criticized and scolded by his boss in Alibaba. And finally, this Mr. Chow also resigned from Alibaba. You see, one incident caused two geniuses leaving Alibaba. No relationship with Alibaba. This sanitation news, that means a genius go to interview, then cause the interviewer lost a job. It become the wonderful news in China. So the face reading, we can divide our face into three portions. The first portion is a location on above our eyebrow. This one above. This is represent from 15 years to 30 years old. And the second portion is an eyebrow on the tip of the nose. This represents 31 years to 50 years on your age. And the third portion is below the tip of the mouth to the chin. This represents 51 years to 80 years old. So if a person, this three portion is not equal good shape, that means it's not equal. On top is very good, on the bottom is very short. That means he's not a good destiny. So even the person have a best mind, intelligent, well in the world, as a result, there's no lifespan or blessing to accept their latest life. It's important. This is very important. Like the iPhone, Job, he got the intelligent mind, he got the wealth, but he don't have a lifespan. This is very important. So in my physiognomy class, I always tell people contribute a lot to charity or have commit many important responsibility to the world and totally change the character of the person, such as the genius should change their proud and stubborn character to become a person have a good interpersonality relationship. These are the methods of changing a person's life, fate, and destiny. Please subscribe my YouTube channel by pressing the subscription and ringing bell together and write your valuable comment. Thank you for your support and watching this video to the end. If you got any doubt or question on face reading, you can contact me through YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or other links. Thank you very much to see until the end of my video. So what is your feeling? In this world, not you have a clever mind, or excellent mind, or Superman mind, or the genius, then you become a leader. No, it's not. No. A lot of politicians, a lot of presidents, they are not ordinary people. Sometimes they are stupid, they're talking nonsense, but they still become a leader in the country. So this is to show you to control the people, to use the people, to employ the people, to lead the people is very important. If you have this ability, you will become the top of the group. You will become the richest man. You will become a billionaire. So this is very important. Thank you.